1001, 1002. Ooh, that's tough. Oh, hey, you can see there. Guess I'll put these away and know the kids were watching. Well, hey, this is Moral Scott. I'm here with CrossFit Anavah. We're going to go over your at-home workout for Thursday, April 2nd. This is a good one. Very good if you don't have any equipment. The workout doesn't change too much from the equipment version and the version without the equipment. So this is good. Make sure you're posting this on your social media, tagging your coaches. This is going to be a good one to match your scores against everybody since they are pretty similar. What we're going to go over first is some double under progressions. This workout has some double unders in it. If you don't have a rope at home, these are still good cues for you for when we do get back into the gym, you're practicing your double unders for you to be able to practice a little bit more, practice with efficiency and efficacy rather than just jumping around a whole bunch. So what I want you to do, I want you to grab a rope. Now, when I'm doing these, I'm going to do a few facing you, I'm going to do a few facing the side. While I'm doing that, just be mindful or watch what the lower half of my body is doing, how are my feet moving, how am I rebounding off the ground in that jump, and then at the upper half of my body, how are my shoulders, where are my arms and my hands at, okay? It's going to be important to watch. So again, I'm going to do some facing you, some facing to the side, okay? First movement we're going to do, single unders. One hop, one jump. There. Do some facing you. Okay? Next one's going to be power singles. Not much is changing here. What is changing? The height of your jump. I want you to try and jump as high as you can in the air. Like that. Do it facing you again, much air time as you can get. Still hitting the rope once. Okay? Next up, we can drop the rope. We're going to go for something called penguin claps or penguin hops. The meaning of this, or the reason why we do it, is to improve our timing when we're doing these double unders. So, a lot of the double unders, a lot of what people mess up with, especially when they're first starting to do it, is the timing of it. Being able to jump and move your wrists, and only your wrists, super quickly as you're in the air. So, here's what we're going to do for that. We're going to jump up in the air. While we're in the air, slapping our thighs twice. Just like so. Make sure you're actually hitting your thighs while you're in the air. If you're doing it while you're on the ground, you're missing the point. It's not going to translate. So, there. Okay? That's your penguin claps. Let's pick that rope back up. What we're going for next is we're going to go for 2 singles and 1 double under. Reason why I want you to do this, don't worry about the recovery. Worry about trying to nail that 1 double under. If it's your first one, that's awesome, and I want you to let us know while you're going through this progression. Don't worry about stringing them together. This is not that point right now. So, we're going to do 1 double under. Can we edit that out? I don't want any mistakes. Cool. So 1 double under, 2 singles, 1 double under, 2 singles. We'll do it facing you. Again, watch how my hands, my feet change when I'm going from singles to doubles. Okay? Cool. Now this last one, we're going to try and string together as much or as many double unders as we can. Pretty much until you can stop. Now if you're someone who is pretty good at double unders and you can knock out like 20 or more, no need to do that now, or if you want to do that, make that part of your warm-up. But if we're just practicing, right? We're just practicing, maybe 10 at the most, okay? So while you're doing this again, I want you to watch how my hands move, my feet move. What I want you to do during this part, before you start your workout and get super tired, film yourself. Even if you're on your phone, use your slow-mo version of your camera. Film yourself doing 5 or 10 facing forward, 5 or 10 facing to the side of stringing these double unders together. Text, email me, put it in our group meet for Anavah, send it to all your small group coaches. This way we can kind of critique your form a little bit, be able to fix some of these technique issues, point you in the right direction of how you should be practicing. There's a ton of cues, there's a ton of drills to help with double unders. I'm not gonna be able to go over all of them right now, but if you send us those videos, we'll be able to kind of help you out, figure out what the problems are and what you're doing. Now, don't want you to get frustrated here. If you're RJ, your rope would have already been clear up against the garage doors, but don't do that. It's okay, double unders take a long time to get, but it's about the practicing and practicing with a purpose, okay? So we're gonna do that. Try and string together 5 to 10. Okay? And forward, again, watch my hands and feet. All right, cool. Remember to send those videos. Now we can talk about the warm-up. So hopefully people who don't have a rope at home, you're still listening. So for the warm-up today, I've written this workout on the board. If you're not able to see it with the camera, that's okay. I'm gonna write it in the description of the video. It'll be on Wodify as well. So for a warm-up today, we're gonna go for 2 rounds. I want you to go for 20 double unders, okay? Probably breaking that up, maybe 1 to 3 sets. If you feel like you're struggling with those double unders, let's do some of those practice moves I just taught you in those progressions. Let's try and use those in this warm-up. After that, we're going 10 reverse lunges. Now, in the workout, it says to use a single dumbbell or an odd object in order to do this. So, kids, dogs, the bag of rice you fought someone at Walmart with, right? Don't worry about it. Use it, okay? We're not all gonna have dumbbells at home, but as long as you have something in your hands to use, that's cool. So if you are using a dumbbell, I want you to kind of hold it across your chest like so. You can put your elbows up in like a front rack position. For reverse lunges, we'll be taking a step back knees hitting the floor, but just kissing it, and we'll alternate legs, okay? Still try and keep your chest up while you're doing these. Still make sure we're not reaching too far back with our legs, right? We're not trying to go for anything crazy where we're gonna lose our balance, just far enough back where our front leg is still at that 90-degree angle. So at this bottom position, your knee should be stacked over your heel, okay? After that, 5 reverse burpees. Now, reverse burpees isn't just something you do at the dinner table if you're trying to have proper etiquette. What that's going to be is instead of our chest and our hips hitting the ground when we go for a burpee, I want your shoulder blades and your hips to be hitting the ground when you're doing a burpee. So it's going to be a roll down. We'll touch the ground. We'll come back up and hop. So again, we're going to roll down and hop. You can try and keep your legs straighter as you do it. If you're feeling a little iffy about your balance, don't worry about it. Now, if you're someone who feels like they're gonna reach a certain point, slap their back on the way down. Grab some towels, a mat, maybe a thin air mattress, something like that, where you can have a little bit of cushion on your way down. And that raised platform will help you with any mobility restrictions you might have during that movement. Okay, so that's gonna be your warm-up. Those same movements are going to be the same over here in the workout. Now again, for our double under people, we're going to do line hops instead. So let's say you have a line on the ground. You can put a piece of tape on the floor. You can put a barbell. If you have a barbell at home, you want to make it a little more difficult for yourself, a target to jump over. You'll face sideways to it. You'll hop over it. Just trying to be a little quick about it. So your center of gravity should be over that line. Your feet are just moving to either side, okay? It's gonna be an 18-minute AMRAP. You're going for as many rounds or reps as possible there. These double unders or line hops should be something you can knock out in 1 to 3 sets, still able to stay pretty fresh. Your reverse lunges, it's gonna be 30 this time. Again, you know, fill a backpack full of bricks, bucket of cat litter, whatever you have that has some weight to it that you can hold out in front of your body, let's use it. That I want you to be able to do unbroken. So whatever weight you choose there should not be what slows you down. After those reverse lunges, 15 reverse burpees. Same thing I was talking about. If you want to break these up, that's fine, but still I want you to try and move consistently. And that's going to be the title of this whole thing, is moving consistently. Don't want you to move super fast at the beginning to where you're just clawing and holding your shorts at the end of the workout. Okay? Try and move, try and breathe. That's it. Peace out.